Just saying, man. Hey guys, this is me, G'day Talmudim. Just here before I get started on anything, I just want to show you some stuff. But come on in and let's sit down, let's talk about this. Let's see what we got going on. Alright guys, so this is one of the couple of things I want to talk about, some things that came out this week. We had Gears that came out, and we also had other games that came out. Until Dawn, people are having mixed reviews about that, very understandable. Seems like it's a clunky game. Also, when doing some research, I found out that it's a known problem that the PlayStation 4 network has slow internet, like their server is slow. Like this guy had 60 meg. His name is Red Dragon on YouTube. Seemed like he has internet that's slow, or not slow, but he has like 60 meg internet. However, when he does a speed test for this particular thing to see what's going on with his PlayStation Plus server, it only recognizes 22.9 megabytes and gives him 2 upload. Yet when he uses his Xbox One to do the test, it pretty much shows that he's got the internet speed that he's paying for. So, yeah, best game's away, but the server's still down. Sounds like Sony's still got a lot that they need to be figuring out here. Also, in some relatively news, it looks like the Xbox One is coming out with another hard drive. Well, it's called the SATA Hyper hard drive. And apparently what this does is makes your thing load 20% faster. Now, from the information, again, that I looked up at Red Dragon, his YouTube channel, looks like that this Elite controller is $150. However, if you take that out of the equation of this new console, you're looking about that you're paying for this console $350. I gotta honestly say, though, what's wrong with just buying an external hard drive, hooking it up to your Xbox One? I mean, you could have bought many of them. Matter of fact, you could have bought a 4 terabyte. It's not like a PlayStation 4 where you have to pull it out and redo it. So might want to think about that. Also, guys, it's coming up pretty close. Yes, that's right. I'm about to turn 35, and that's going to be on Friday. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing on my birthday. One of the things that I have looked up and seen that I liked about Gears, because I talked about Gears in my review, that I liked is the gameplay of it. The last 5 of the chapters is pretty hard, pretty fun, but it's really hard. And I don't understand some of the reviews that go on. Like, for example, how come a remake of Gears gets the low score that it does, yet a lot of games, the same game gets praised, and it's not even that old. It's really weird. And it's kind of funny how Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, is this really awesome game, and how everybody copied IGN or IGN copied GameStop by announcing before the review that it was actually, before the review, they'd actually announced that they were going to give it a 10. This is the reason why. You know, there's a lot of trends where a lot of people in the media is pretty much saying what's cool to watch, what's cool to play, and what's not cool to play. And if you don't like it, then you're not hip. You know, honestly, guys, beware of this. Beware of what reviews are out there, and know and trust your own stuff. Rent it before you buy it, guys. Redstop, I think it's called, is it called Redstop? Redbox is known for having games on launch date in some areas, and some of the bigger areas will carry some of these well-known games. Be sure to rent them before you buy them, because a lot of time if you're going off by IGN or GameFly, Game Informer, all these people before you buy instead of your own judgment, you're going to be out of $60, and the only thing that GameStop's going to give you is $25. The same thing with Walmart. Walmart, however, is always 2 weeks behind after release. So if you try to trade it in, chances are it's not even going to be it's not going to be in their system for you to trade it in because it's too new. So just keep that in mind, guys. Be very wary on this. Looks like that it's going to be more of the same. Unless you lived in a box, Destiny Taken King is so mad for his son dying, Crota, that he won't be able to be. You won't raid on him. Get to raid and fight him in the raid, because I guess that's not going to be out yet. You know, that's really aggravating. I understand why they're doing it, because of level 30 or 40. But let's be honest with you. That would be like buying Forza Motorsports and only getting one track. and saying, well, guys, look, I know we said we was going to have a plethora of tracks, but we won't come out with those tracks until later because, well, we want to give you time to get used to that one track. That'd be like NBA game coming out with two basketball teams and saying, look, guys, look. We come out with more basketball teams for you, but we want you to get used to how the first teams play. Look, trust us, the other teams are epic. That'd also be like playing a football game, Madden, and Madden only having one team to play the whole time. And you're playing against your one team over and over again. And being promised, wait, better things coming. And it'd also be like releasing an Uncharted trilogy and taking out the multiplayer. Wait. That one's true. Thank you, PlayStation. So, honestly, what do you think about this? Do you think this is smart for Bungie? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's whatever? I mean, honestly, I think what a lot of people are upset about with Destiny is that pretty much Destiny is becoming what was a year one beta tester. That's right. You pretty much, everything you did in year one is going to be scrapped. Hence why the Moments of Triumph proof that you got it is going to be so crucial, because what you did is going to be only a memory. That's sad. Let's see what else. Well, it's coming up soon. It's not too long. Taken King is going to be coming out Tuesday 15th. However, next week is the 8th. So, yeah, it's just around the corner. So I would advise you to save your mode of light. The mode of light that you currently have, you got to save them because the Ghost that the speaker is going to be selling is going to be about 7 modes of light, I think there's 7 modes of light to get them. So they'll be really cool to get. Also, Strange Coins, Xur Day, on the very first day of Taken King, Xur is supposed to be selling new exotic weapons. That's right, so definitely keep your Strange Coins saved. Other news that I want to take a look at is that there's been a lot of things on September the 23rd, 2015 that have to relate to something that's biblical and everything. Is called the Day of Deception. Well, the funny thing is about that being called Day of Deception is that's exactly what it is, because none of that is true. See, if you test the Word and read the Bible, you know that no man knows the days, the hours, but God knows the days and the hours. And any man who to sit there and to claim they know that. Now, I do believe in prophets and prophecies. However, I also believe that God's not going to do anything that pretty much ignores his book and his word and what he says. But I do think a lot of people take a lot of stuff out of context. I do think that here in America it's been manipulated to do other agendas to benefit other people. I don't believe Jesus was a Republican. I don't believe Jesus was a Democrat. I believe Jesus was Jewish and he was a rabbi, hence why rabbi meaning teacher. I don't believe that Jesus, when he was crucified, came off the cross, cleansed off, and did it 7 more times for 7 different churches. I don't believe that Jesus died a Christian. I believe Jesus was a Jewish person. However, Christianity grew and begun because of his teachings. So that's just my belief, but that was a little religious note. Want to give a shout out, and I'm going to stand up for this. Want to say thank you for my Break Every Chain Army. I want to thank y'all for being there. I want to thank y'all for the hard times, being there for the hard times and the good times. Next week, Tuesday, I start my new job, so I don't know how much I'll be able to do, but if you got to listen to this rambling video, just saying, I'm going to actually start diving into a little bit more topics that's going to be a little bit uneasy. It's going to go into gaming news. Basically, the theme of just saying is I'm going to ramble off stuff that I found out, and then I'm going to talk about it and stuff. But Halo 5, if you haven't had a chance to look at Halo 5, the Halo 5 opening cutscene, I would advise you to look at it. But let's keep in mind, for some people, Halo Wars had an awesome cutscene, but didn't like it. I mean, I wanted to like Halo Wars, but I wasn't really into that. I wasn't into that, but I will give it a try again sometime. September, for the preview members, a big update's coming. It's going to be the first look of the new look of Xbox One. Right now, also reportedly, a lot of people that are in the preview program are having issues with the actual system. Like for me on Destiny or anything on my friends list, I'm having issues joining games or people joining my game. And this is because of the preview program. I want to tell you something. I honestly think this is done intentionally. I've noticed that here recently Xbox has not been pushing up any more updates like they did on the reg, which tells me that they're trying to lower the gamer preview people. So by weeding this out, it'll actually benefit you in the long run. But that's pretty much it. As far as I'm doing, definitely before you buy a game, I'm going to say buyer beware. Definitely look, do your research and stuff, because now a lot of games are going to be hyped, and you're going to find out they're not that great. I honestly think that Taken King, after hearing everything that's said, I do think Taken King is probably going to be kind of a letdown, and I'll explain why. Well, in the thing, when you get through all the cool strikes and everything that you're doing, remember, if you're on Xbox One, you're going to be getting stuff that was day one stuff from the PS3 and the PS4. One of the new weapons you'll be seeing is called Hawkmoon, which is a hand cannon, but this hand cannon is supposed to be dumbed down, so we're getting the dumbed down version of the Hawkmoon, which is going to be weird. Dusk Palace is supposed to be a new strike with Taken King, which in my opinion is stupid because it was day one release for the PS4 and PS3, so this is not going to be a new strike, and I really think this is stupid. I will say, though, that the Iron Banner looks like crap. You know, there's a meme on Iron Banner on Destiny. It says, it shows a poster posted if you want to go to Destiny forums and take a look. And it shows where it says, Lord Sauron says, I will make you sick of PvP by the time this is over. And I'll be honest with you, I'm really sick of PvP on that because I'm burned the heck out of it. The costumes of it was called Iron Banner, and what I don't understand is how come Destiny hasn't got Game of Thrones strike on it, because the Iron Banner is also the House of Iron, which had trees as well. I guess they thought since Peter Dinklage was in it, they could get away with some of the Game of Thrones references, which is very apparent that that's what they're doing in this. What I don't understand is you're an Iron Banner game, and I got to earn your equipment, yet your equipment's not ascended, yet it takes more time to get your equipment and harder to get your equipment than any other equipment in the game that you got to do within a week and pretty much grind. To me, I think that's stupid. Not to mention, what's with the trees? The trees are everywhere. I would much rather have wolves fighting, wolves clawing, wolves maybe holding a tree branch in their mouth, something that looks appealing that says, wow, he got that from Iron Banner. Not saying, wow, is he coming here to carry my groceries? Is that my grocery bag running? Take a look at my Warlock at Gadite Talmudim. You'll see what I'm talking about. I took pictures of it, dude. And the Million and the Gold Spiral shade, oh my God, I've never been so sick of having a shader on my character as I am that one. It's so freaking annoying. Just saying. Just saying. Well, guys, I hope you liked this video. I know it was long, but it's a ramble video. And if you like Boogie2988, if you like Stone Fox Media, if you like all them, please subscribe to me. I would love to have your opinions and views. And if they can get away with longer videos, so can I. Yes, and also, there's an About button there if you want to subscribe or donate $1 or whatever you want to do. I will try to get some card information fixed on that. But, yeah, so definitely if you want to support my channel, I would love that. Definitely help me get new equipment, new stuff, so I can actually do it on a computer versus just doing it here on my Xbox One and Kinect. All right, guys, God bless y'all. Rate, comment, subscribe. And I just want to say that through Christ, all things are possible. And for those that don't understand what it is to walk in Christ, I would ask that you read Ephesians 5. Just read the chapter, Ephesians 5, and it talks about today. It's a day-to-day struggle. I actually struggle with a lot of stuff that I'm still fighting on, that I'm trying not to do, that I find myself doing. But thank God we have His mercy and grace, but that's not an excuse. We got to man up and be soldiers for Christ, guys. All right, break every chain, and whatever chain that is in your life, be sure to pray for it and break it. God will overcome. He brought you here for a reason. God bless you. Thank you so much. Break every chain.